and go tend to the child. Because what God is trying to tell us everywhere that baby goes, and when that baby starts to cry, that anywhere we're at or anything we're doing, nothing's more important than that baby. That's God's child. That's God's baby. And I guarantee you that He allows that baby to cry to get our attention over TV or over radio or over conversations or being on the phone. Why? Because God's children are more important than all these other things. And that's why God develops those things like that. I mean, I would enjoy it a whole lot more if Goo just came out. Goo-goo. And I said, oh, Goo-goo. And that's what I would do. But He's not trying to tell me something cute. He's trying to tell me something's wrong or He has a need. If He's hungry, you know, and there's people today that just put their kids, you know, just horrible babies. But God intended for that cry to get our attention, just as this cry. Now the question is, well, the things that are in our life that we know that we're supposed to do for God, does He have to cry to get us to get up and do them? That's the question. Because the things of God are more important than the TV and all the things that we preach on. I don't even got to go down the list. All the things of the world that take us away, and let's just leave it there. Because each person's different. Each person has different hobbies and different interests, and some people don't even like to watch TV. So let's leave it at the things that take you away from the ministry of God. The things that captivate your attention when your attention should be somewhere else. And we know that Bible is sitting on the shelf, or we know that our prayer life has been suffering. Yet, we continue to do those things that are not necessary. And we wonder a lot of times, why do these things happen to us? And we want to take them as God's mean or God's punishing. He's not doing any of those things. He's just trying to get our attention. He's just trying to get us up and get us motivated, and He's trying to get us to see what is more important in life. Joshua is more important than any TV show that I could be watching. But yet, I said, Carol, I'm too tired. You do it. I'm comfortable. I just sit down. But no matter what excuse I come up with, it'll still be an excuse. God's children, that blessing that He gives us, and it is a blessing. It's an amazing blessing to have a child. And we've been blessed with 4. And maybe some more. That rhymes. But listen, I wonder today, is God trying to get your attention about something? I wonder today, is He going to have to cry to get you to see, or to get you to get up, or to get you to focus or put your priorities in place? I'm going to tell you that the cry is not going to be a goo-goo. It's not going to be a gaga. The cry is going to be something that is going to aggravate you or annoy you like a preacher. Or an accident. Financial hardship. Or sickness. Not sickness. Not sickness. But it's not going to be pleasant. The Bible tells us over and over and over that God will chastise us. Just as I will spank my kids. And I want to tell you what, you know that I love my kids. I told Emily, Carol the other day that, we got a toy room and that thing, it's a disaster. I can't tell what it is half the time. The other half the time I can't get in it. And I took the girls back not long ago and I said, listen, I hate to do this, but next time y'all leave this thing like this, I'm going to spank y'all. And I do spank my kids. And I'm a firm believer in that. But man, it tears me up. I mean it. I get pure, I get real mad. I have to make myself get real mad in order to do it. And I try not to do it out of anger. That's the only way I can do it. I'm like, okay. But I told Carol the other day, I said, I'm going to have to restrict them off from TV or something, because I just about can't hardly, because they always come up with something like this. Well, I'm not the only one that did it. Okay, well, I have to spank all three of them. Man, that's a mess. But the point I'm making is some way I got to get their attention. I can't keep letting it go on. I can't keep saying, this is the law of my house, and you just walk all over it. At some point in time, I'm going to have to get their attention and say, hey, man, we better pick this thing up when we get through. And that's the point. God's the same way. He does chastise us, but He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to chastise His children. But He will. Because He knows that at some cost, at some point, He has to get our attention. Or we'll fall further and further away. There's some that are not saved, that have put it all. He's got to get your attention. Any means necessary, He will get your attention. And you'll still have a choice. I can spank my kids, I can restrict them, but still they have a choice. When God gets our attention, we've got to be motivated. We've got to put our priorities in order. Now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this one question today. Does God have to go so far that He has to cry to get your attention? Every head bowed, every eye closed.